月还没过，快过了。
Excuse me.
Yes?
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsenborg. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see. Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
At this time of day, Dr. Zamiantine should be available. I'm sure you will find Dr. Zamiantine in his office.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing. Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing. Dr. Efimova. Dr. Efimova. Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. Our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
I don't want to say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamiantine, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young Yukol, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden. The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
I'm not having an anxiety attack, Doctor. When I asked Olga to let me leave, she drugged me.
I know. Olga has informed me of the incident. According to her, you were unfortunately very aggressive and disturbed, and she had to inject a tranquilizer. Dr. Mangaling spoke to me about your violent tendencies.
But...
The subject is closed, Miss Walker. Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
It's a souvenir.
Of a good memory or a bad one?
Both at once, really.
Of course, just like with all memories, right? At any rate, what's currently important for you is to avoid being too haunted.
Dr. Zamiatine, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambor and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop, near the Valsambor port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker. She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes. This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine, like that poor boy who lost his leg.
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt, you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambor are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambor.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambor for several weeks, hasn't helped.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably. You will find Dr. Olga hard at work in her office, Miss Walker.
Medical studies, alternative medicine manuals, great literature. Super collection.
The funicular is out of service until further notice. Why not have a seat for a bit in the waiting room? It's just near the offices, right behind reception. The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Miss Walker is rather restless. I had to administer a tranquilizer.
But I'm afraid I won't be able to keep her here for very long, Colonel. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause, Dr. Olga Efimova.
I can use methods that are more... how should I put it? Medical.
No, not for the moment. That isn't a very good idea. I want her back in good condition. And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past few years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukuls will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective, Colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
What? Where did she go? All sorts of sedatives and tranquilizers. All sorts of sedatives and tranquilizers.
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you two. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Canton, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Valsambor in a few hours.
I have no need of a knight in shining armor holding my hand, Mr. Canton.
Look, Miss Walker, I'm just doing my job.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid you've made the trip for nothing.
Yes. I mean, I'm not so sure. The Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Canton. Charming.
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Elfimova.
I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see. That's it.
Well, that should convince the Yukon scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Efimova.
What a catastrophe! What a catastrophe! This thing is stuck. What a catastrophe. It doesn't work. Nothing. Let's try something else. You've got to be kidding. I have to get rid of this chain. Fast. This thing is stuck. Too dangerous without some kind of receptacle underneath. It doesn't work. Nothing. An old gas can, empty.
Engenemuk. Tuk. Bikolet. Miss Ketwalk. Senvenu tuk. Meninir Buruth.
My God, what happened to that poor ostrich?
Ostriches want drink very bad water, Tuk. When ostrich is thirsty, and ostrich is not smart, Miss Ketwalk. She lako, Tuk. Head hard like hard rock.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganemuk. But Miss Ketwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Hello, ma'am.
You remember me, Miss Kate Walker. Me, ayahuasca. Great Yukul shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madame Ayahuasca. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsambor clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk, Miss Kate Walker go clean river water right up there. Since she traveled long time in magic world, spirits now her friends. They will show her the right path.
Very well. If you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
Ostriches soon not controllable. Miss Ketwalk must quickly clean river.
Miss Ketwalk, help please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time. Just had to ask, I guess. This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam. I have to find a way to use this dam to filter the diesel. I have to try. This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam. This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam. The water is clean now, but who knows how much damage has already been done.
First guide not come back here. Now all water poisoned. Not good signs. Spirits upset, Miss Catwalk. Thank you for saving Great Herd.
Bairla, Miss Catwalk. Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
Be careful all the same, Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Sa! Yukos leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
Sa! How going, Kirk? Duke?
He's not doing too well, I'm afraid. Dr. Efimova, who's looking after him, is a lacko, as you say. A real nutcase who hates your people. For some reason, she's doing everything she can to keep Kirk in that damn clinic.
What? Dr. Zamiatin, friend of the Yukos?
Dr. Zamiatin is old and seems weak, and Dr. Efimova has the poor man wrapped around her finger.
No, Kirk. Yukos cannot leave here. So ostriches want continued journey without Yukos. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsambor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
The ostriches crossing the lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Tuk tuk. Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on sacred plains. But lake, not anymore frozen, so not be able cross.
Listen, Mr. Barut, do your best to calm your ostriches while I go to Valsambor. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Yukos.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
Ayahuasca will be very happy. See Miss Ketwalk. She go with you and around you a lot in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
What a strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus or squid.
I don't understand why the mayor put the Yukos on our doorstep like that.
Hello, little lady.
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist close. Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
Tuk tuk.
What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady.
Those ostriches are absolutely adorable. I wonder if I can... Those ostriches are absolutely adorable. I wonder if I can... I can go inside this yurt. What a pretty pattern. If only I had the time to take a little nap.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
The Yukon craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
Things went better with the Yugels before, that's for sure. You've got to understand, lots of things have happened since the last time the nomads came through here.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
When you get into Valsenborg, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town.
You buy kilo artichoke. So give me 50 cracked walnuts. Cheap, cheap, cheap. A good deal, not cheap.
You nomads, you really do have a good nose for business. All right, then, please give 2 kilos, young man. But, oh, gracious me! My wallet! Someone has stolen my wallet! Hey, you! Give it back this instant! The townspeople are right. You Yukos, ever since you got stuck here, you've been showing what you're really like. A bunch of chicken thieves, that's all you are.
Dimitri, what's going on?
What's going on is that people are right to think what they think when they see this. Those damn Yukos have it in their blood. This little peepsqueak here stole my wallet.
Don't be upset, honey. I have your wallet. I'm your wife, remember? You gave it to me just a while ago so I could buy this pretty ostrich feather shawl.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that guy don't feel right. Let's get the hell out of here before you bankrupt me. He can keep his artichokes.
Things went better with the Yugels before, that's for sure.
I'm sure that midget is up to something. Oh, give me a break, really. I don't give a hoot about any artichokes.
Now all client tourists think Yukos are thieves. Before, when tribe arrive, it's a happy time for everyone in Valsenborg.
Superstitions seem pretty firmly in place here. Sinister.
Ha! Miss Kate Walker. You have good news?
To be honest, nothing great. Kirk, your young guide, is in the hands of Olga Efimova. That woman has the director of the clinic, Dr. Zamiatin, under her thumb. She also seems to be in tight with a shady soldier. These people hate you, Ayahuasca. They can't stand your way of life. They're the ones who poisoned your ostrich's water. I think they're also holding up Kirk's prosthesis to keep him in the clinic and stop you from continuing your migration.
People not like Yukos now. Yukos out of date. Tuk-tuks. If Yukos without guide, not able continue great voyage. Return to north and never leave again. And then ostriches die.
Well, hold on. We're not at that stage yet. I promised Kirk I'd go to Valsambor to bring back his mechanical leg.
Took. Magic leg not only problem for you girls.
What's the other problem?
Ayahuasca sees bad spirits everywhere on long road for Yukos. Now many very, very bad spirits on lake and also after. Baranor. Baranor very dangerous. Bad luck everywhere. Ayahuasca very, very scared.
There may be another way to cross the lake instead of waiting for it to freeze. I'll find out when I visit Valsambor.
Why Miss Kate Walker decide to do all this for us?
Without the Yukels, I would have died of cold and hunger next to a Siberian river. It's only natural I should give you a hand in return.
Look! So Miss Kate Walker decide accompany Yukels on great journey?
We'll see. First, I have to go to Valsambor. But like you, I seem to be a prisoner in this camp.
Yukels not have right to go to Valsambor now. Miss Kate Walker like them. Now she must find pass so that she able to leave here.
Where can I find a pass so I can leave the camp?
Before, Yukels could make use of pass machine in cabin at camp exit. But authorities decide break it in small pieces, so now we cannot use. Miss Kate Walker should ask client tourists in Valsambor.
Strange the lake taking so long to freeze. This must be a consequence of global warming.
Bad spirits at bottom of lake make water very hot. Really nasty bad spirits everywhere now.
I was told about everything your tribe did for me when you found me. Thank you so much.
Miss Kate Walker cured. That's what counts. Job of ayahuasca.
I'm going to try to find the pass that you told me about.
Miss Kate Walker, go quickly.
What a funny smell. What a funny smell. A hide. Must be for making clothing.
Duk duk! Still very long road before getting to sacred lands of ostriches.
Hello.
Ha ha! Kunuk Mak? Miss Catawalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Well, that sculpture there.
Ha ha! Kilak. That great spirit, very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Ha ha! Not legend, Miss Catwalk. Kilak. Very great, very bad. Live at bottom of lake.
If the monster really existed, Wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
Yukos always cross in day. Kilak not like day and light. Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice to eat ostriches then. But now, lake still not frozen. Ostrich is impatient. Not good, not good.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Kirk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwell comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment is weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
Ah, Kirk come back very fast. Or not good.
One of you repaired a key to help me escape the clinic. Was it you?
No. Smith, over there.
So, how's business?
Tuk. No more client tourists here. No more like you calls in Valsenborg. Not good for business.
Why don't they like you here?
You calls stuck staying too long in Valsenborg. Not good. Must leave fast.
Goodbye, and thank you for all the information.
Okay, Miss Getwalk. Bye-bye.
A Yukon craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
And how am I getting home if I give you my town pass?
Give you my pass to enter the city, and then what next? No, my pass to the city isn't for sale. Give you my pass to enter the city, and then what next?
He seems more laid back than other visitors. Maybe I should try my luck with him. Sir, excuse me.
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
Oh, it's a long story, believe me.
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsenborg is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
Unfortunately, I don't have a pass to get into Valsenborg. You wouldn't know how I can get one, would you?
Wow, that can get complicated. You have to get a pass from the Valsenborg Town Hall. And to do that, you need a pass to get there first.
So I'm stuck here?
Maybe not. This is my wife's pass. She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
And that's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless. Not that long ago, you just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the U-calls.
So this pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsenborg seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss. And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in Valsenborg.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
I'm sure that midget is up to something.
Miss Kate Walk will find everything that she seeks here.
This forge is magnificent.
Before Yukos could always use stamping cabin. Then hey, visit town. Yokels wait for Guide Kirk. Dra. Client tours Valsimor not like yokels now, Miss Kate Walk.
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist close. Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
I can go inside this yurt.
Keep moving. Keep an eye on your belongings. The pickpockets are swarming around here.
I can go inside this yurt. Clinic. I hope Kirk is okay up there. A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
Must clean cabin so not get fined.
Stop! You may not pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Yukon nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants, Mayor Bulakin has ordered access to Valsimbor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
Look at me. Do I really look like a yokel to you?
My dear young lady, your physiognomy is not sufficient. Only presentation of said municipal pass shall be acceptable.
But...
Without a pass, you shall not pass. This pass is not valid. It has not been stamped with a Valsimbor town stamp. The pass to the town? If I decide that I need to light a candle, I'll call you. Do not attempt to corrupt me with that trinket. That is precisely what yokels do. Put that away this instant, otherwise I shall cite you for threatening a person duly imbued with authority.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
Since he seems so nice, I doubt I'll be able to cut a deal with him. Nothing useful here. Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course. Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice. A stamp. Looks like something's missing, though. That's not right. Let's try something else. No way. Not a chance. There's a shape ingrained in the leather. That's not right. Nothing. No way. Impossible. Let's try something else. It doesn't work. Not a chance.
Great ostriches always need lots of attention. Lots.
Hello, little lady.
Keep moving.
Guide Kirk gone much too long time.
Miss Cakewalk will find everything that she seek here.
What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady.
Hello.
Doop doop. Still very long road before getting to sacred lands of ostriches.
Miss Cakewalk will find everything that she seek here.
Now all client tourists think yokels are thieves.
Hello, little lady. Yes? I've got nothing against the Yukals, but I'd rather see them here than stirring things up in town. Hello, little lady. Yes? I've got nothing against the Yukals, but I'd rather see them here than stirring things up in town. Lion tourists liked Yukals before. Yukals not stay too long time around Valsambor.
Doop, doop. Still very long road before getting to sacred lands of ostriches. Doop, doop.
Keep moving. Keep an eye on your belongings. The pickpockets are swarming around here. If you need any information, go see my colleague at the camp entrance. No time to chat. I've got reports to write, in triplicate. Keep moving. Keep an eye on your belongings. The pickpockets are swarming around here. If you need any information, go see my colleague at the camp entrance.
A Yukal craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Lion tourists liked Yukals before. Yukals not stay too long time around Valsambor. If ostriches try swim in lake, yum yum kilak. Valsambor fishermen know kilak very, very good. Cork come back very quick to start new travels.
A Yukal craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Hello, little lady.
When you get into Valsambor, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town.
I'm sure that midget is up to something.
Hello.
Look, Miss Catwalk. Need something from Forge?
Well, yes, I do. I need a staff that has the same shape as the Valsambor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk tuk. You have that, Miss Catwalk? Complicated. Smith also need wax for mold.
Good junk. Stamp ready in not long time. Before Yukos could always use stamping cabin. Then hey, visit town. Yokels wait for Guide Kirk.
Hello, little lady.
It doesn't work. Nothing. Let's try something else. No way. Impossible. That's not right. Not a chance. I have to find a way to attach the stamp or it'll fall out again. Let's try something else. Only the stamp is missing. How practical. Not a chance. I have to find a way to attach the stamp or it'll fall out again. No way. It doesn't work. Only the stamp is missing. How practical. No way. That's not right. I have to find a way to attach the stamp or it'll fall out again. No way. I have to find a way to attach the stamp or it'll fall out again. It doesn't work. Not a chance. That's not right. Only the stamp is missing. How practical. I forgot to ink the stamp. Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course. Nothing useful here. An old sponge. It's all dried out. An old sponge. It's all dried out. Impossible. I forgot to ink the stamp.
Great ostriches always need lots of attention. Lots. much too long time.
Duk duk. Still very long road before getting to sacred lands of ostriches. Duk duk.
Hello. I can't help but feel sad when I see all those poor yukels shut up in their camp. At the same time, everybody says that the crime rate has shot right up since the nomads decided to stay longer. Hello.
I don't understand why the mayor put the yukels on our doorstep like that.
Lion tourists liked Yukals before. Yukals not stay too long time around Valsambor.
A Yukol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Now all client tourists think yukels are thieves.
Hello, little lady. Yes?
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist close. Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
When you get into Valsambor, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
I'm sure that midget is up to something.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
Unukmak.
Hello, Miss Walker. Very happy to finally catch up with you.
Mr. Canton, what on earth do you want?
To take you back home, whether you like it or not. Come on, give me your hands, please.
Mr. Canton, I don't know how much the people who hired you promised for delivering me to them. But if it's only a question of money, maybe...
Stop right there, Miss Walker. You're being a tad insulting. Listen, my professional integrity has never been in doubt in over 20 years of work. Come on, wrists out. Mr. Marson? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker under control. I'll keep you informed of our progress. It'll take a day or two at most. I suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
Listen, all these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement, it's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Ukels. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy, Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court. There's nothing left for you to do here anyway. Not everyone here is your friend in these parts, I'm afraid.
Well, all right, Mr. Canton. You win.
I'm glad you're finally being reasonable, Miss Walker. Now we just need to wait for the representative of the regional military authorities for the administrative procedures. I don't think it'll take long to get our papers, so we can leave this place then.
How long do we have to wait? I've been through a lot over the last few months, you know. I'm recuperating. I'm still a bit weak.
Well, it could take a few hours at the outside.
Would you mind bringing me a glass of water? I don't feel too well. I feel a bit dizzy.
I'd have to leave you here in the meantime. I'm not sure that...
Please, Mr. Canton. I really think I'm going to faint.
Don't worry, Miss Walker. I'll see what I can do. But don't move.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Canton is busy. Useless. Useless. A glass bottle. Maybe if I knock it over. Useless. It didn't break. God, I need to find something else. It didn't break. God, I need to find something else. Unless I want to fracture Canton's skull with my hands behind my back, this does me no good. It looks like it's pretty heavy. Maybe if I give it a little push. It worked! Now let's have a closer look at these pieces of glass. At last. All right, let's get out of here before Canton comes back.
I'm looking for a cold drink. Miss Walker! No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her! Oh! My pass! Give it back to me! Immediately, you hear?